Not a lot, mind you, just a little bit. And there you go. Alright, we've moved this operation outside. Earlier this morning, these are just wood chips, hickory, had them sitting in some water. You need at least a couple hours on these or they'll just burn too fast. But I'm going to use some charcoal today instead of like lump wood, just regular good old briquettes, because I need a nice, even, steady fire for this, because I want a nice, even temperature. And the best way to start one is by using one of these chimney things. Pretty simple. And the back end of it, all you have to do is just add a couple pieces of newspaper. Don't have to do it in your grill, you can do it anywhere you want. It's just convenient. You wouldn't want to put it right on the deck because it's going to leave a burn mark, but if you got some bricks or something and you put underneath there, then it'd be okay. Kingsford. King of charcoal. Now if you use lighter fluid, well, you don't want to use lighter fluid with one of these things, you would be very bad. Just make sure it burns off for at least 30 to 45 minutes before you do anything, because that'll burn off the taste of the charcoal or the lighter fluid. And, you know, after that it's gone. You wouldn't know a difference if you didn't use it or not. I only use this because it's faster. It only takes about 20 minutes for these things to get ready to go. And, you know, it works well. So, take your favorite lighting utensil. This is just one of those little propane things, you know, you use for your creme brulees. Actually, I wouldn't use this for that. Somebody gave it to me. I use it to start fires with because it's kind of worthless to use. I'd just get a regular blowtorch or use the broiler to do your creme brulees with. But this is going to smoke something fierce. That's okay. Then it's going to light off, and in about 20 minutes or so, charcoal is going to be nice and have a nice gray layer over them. Be ready to go. So we'll be back. Okay, it's been about 20 minutes or so. We got the coals are nice and hot now. Better get those ready. I use these little basket things. You don't have to, but they kind of help keep them separated. Now this has a nice little plastic handle on it. However, that little plastic handle is hot, so half on one side, half on the other. Be careful with this thing now because it's hot. This is an old drip pan. It doesn't really matter because we're not putting anything in it except for a couple of beers here in a little bit. You're gonna have to stoke these fires every hour. These guys are gonna need to add charcoal to them and add smoke. So I'm gonna get the rest of the stuff and we'll get this rolling. All right, I got some beer in the middle of the drip pan here. Just put some. These are hickory chips on the coals. Already starting to smoke up. Brisket goes inside of a pan, right in the middle. This brisket's been sitting out for about 45 minutes to an hour now. Brought up to room temperature, which is very important when you're cooking meat on a grill. That way it gets a nice smell. I guess if you were in a twist in a hurry, you could do this right away, but I think it's better to do it this way. But as you can see, we've already got probably a bit of smoke coming up. Now, on the little top here, the holes, you know, the more oxygen they can get through the bottom and up through the top, the hotter the flame. So you want this to be about 220 degrees or so. And after a little bit, I'm going to stick a little thermometer in there. You really want to keep this lid closed. Every hour we're going to have to open it up for about 10 minutes because when we put new coals on there, it's going to take about 10 minutes for them really to get ignited and lit up. So we'll be back in about an hour. Alright, it's been an hour. I just put some new coals on each side, about 6 coals on each side. It takes about 5-10 minutes for those to actually cook up and get to a point where you can put the lid back on. You actually want to let the lid stay off here while you're doing this. Kind of around, I'm going to add a little bit more smoke. As you can see, we're getting that nice, good char, just the seasonings. And we got about, this is about a 5-pound brisket. It takes an hour and 15 minutes per pound inside of here at about 220 degrees. It's an hour and 20 minutes. After 6 hours in here, this brisket's not going to take any more smoke. So you don't have to put any more smoke on the grill. You can finish it on the grill or you can wrap it up. What I like to do is I wrap it up, double foil, stick it in the oven at 220 degrees till it's finished. About 180, 190 degrees on the inside. We'll be back. Alright, boys and girls, it's been